tips because this shit really.
Yo, what episode is this right here? Focusmcfly. ATHM. Contra. You know, this motherfucker. Yo, we gotta be here to tell y'all some shit, I mean. She said. Focus. Yo. I used to be a narcissist. I used to start the shit, then dip away like I wasn't even a part of it. However hard I get making a way. Love you and start trouble, then I'm fading away. I said I used to be a narcissist. I used to start the shit, then dip away like I wasn't even a part of it. However hard it get making a way. Love you and start trouble, then I'm fading away.
You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. Time I'm on. Time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. Time I'm on. Time I'm on.
Allegedly the Hoodlife movement. Episode 67.
In the building. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all been doing, but I mean, we had a good Easter. I mean,
Happy Easter to everybody that's out there as well.
yeah, happy Easter to everybody. I mean, I know y'all been through it by now. Y'all hearing this, but happy Easter.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And I know y'all saw the pictures up there from the baby shower. I mean,
Yeah. My baby girl, she be coming in 2 weeks probably. We're not sure, but she gonna get here soon. You know what I mean? So that's all a blessing all by itself. That's all a blessing all by itself.
As y'all can see, when we started this show, I was the only family man. I mean, and as you can see, both of them have become family men. I mean, living this life. That's I mean, growth, real growth. I mean, no bullshit.
Right. It's new experiences and new beginnings. You know what I mean? That's definitely what's taking place. You know. You know, it's all love though. It's all love, and we appreciate the people that's supporting us. Allegedly, the Hoodlife, people that's behind us. We appreciate y'all. People that came out to the shower, we appreciate y'all as well. We appreciate the people that's out here supporting the merch. We do got the merch available as well. Go out there, go check us out. We got several things that's out. Go out there and check us out. Check us out, man.
Yo, but honestly, I was loving that. Like everybody talk about that. I mean, the oxtail, that was that shit.
We really strong on that. We got a culture, a West Indies culture. That we strong on food.
Give me oxtail for the past 2 days. I'm like, hold on, let me see. My taste buds right because everybody talking about it. Like, oxtails coming, oxtails on the way.
Yeah, shout out to whoever cooked the oxtails.
That was my mom. Shout out to my moms, man, who got it right for us. Who got it right for us, you know.
We used up there. I mean, it was fun. Like your girl have a lot of family too. I see. Like that was good. Everybody was there. It's like how my family come and shit. Like that shit.
Yeah, support was real.
Glad to see that support, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But the name of this episode, those who are easily shocked should be shocked more. Man, this episode will shock you a little bit.
Yeah, just shock you just a little bit. We usually have a guest, y'all. We usually have a guest, but we ain't have a guest today. We getting back to the core of the show, and we just going, it's the Hoodlife movement, man. You're gonna get the perspective of us, So,
get our perspective on how we.
And our opinion on certain things. It's alleged. You dig? It's alleged.
This in a new show, Not So Pretty on HBO.
Yeah.
It shows about how like every makeup that they got out there, except for ones that's specially made for it, like they all have talc in it, TALC. Talc, all of this is asbestos.
Yeah.
So it's people.
That's all in the makeup and all in the lotion products.
It's in Johnson & Johnson baby powder. Anything that has talc in it, TALC.
Yeah.
Like, do not give it to your baby, or don't use it as an adult. Cause I know there's a lot of women out there like that. I know family members are not that use makeup. I'm not telling you like you could. Not saying to stop, but try to find something more healthier.
I don't think there's another way other than makeup to go about it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying it's makeups out there that don't have talc in it.
It's probably the cheaper brand.
Nah, that costs more. It costs more. Y'all should just go shop for y'all shit to make sure y'all put natural products on y'all.
And some of this makeup shit that y'all be wearing too be breaking y'all faces out.
Yeah.
They be breaking y'all faces out and giving y'all rashes and all that shit, man.
Yeah, because growing up, honestly, I dealt with a lot of different girls that use Proactive.
Yeah.
And once they take that shit off their face, craters just dig right in that motherfucker.
Right.
So it's like all of that makeup shit. My older sister been telling me this for a while.
Yeah.
About the makeup, it's like I didn't understand, but y'all go to HBO and look up the show called Not So Pretty. They got different episodes about the nail polish, on how that gives you it's 5 different things in a nail polish that gives you cancer as well. So it's like women be like 30 years old, 35 years old with mesothelioma.
Right.
They get that from intake of talc.
Right.
Women is getting cancer and they don't know why they're getting cancer. It's all of these products that you're using.
So people could go to the foot salon, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like wherever you go, you have to look at it to understand, and that will actually branch off to a show that Grizio showed me about. They actually had to branch off to that because in the 70s they told everybody about, talc being inside Johnson & Johnson. And some people noticed that it was on the news. And there was this group of people called, Move, The Move.
In 1967.
Yeah, The Move was like
The Move, the organization that was out here. They just had their own rules. They had their own just rules. They had their own rules, and they followed their rules. They went by their own.
One of their rules was not to use any of the products that's from the government because they knew that certain things wasn't good for us and it was not made to harm us.
Yeah.
Well,
when the government found out that they wasn't going by it, they went down there to try to evict them, try to get them out. Yeah. And they discovered it wasn't that easy to try to just get them out. Yeah. They definitely fought back. We don't encourage y'all to fight back for the police because you're definitely gonna lose.
I somewhat encourage it, but I don't encourage you like going out to fight against. I say like if you get hooked, there's only one cop. Or only two. Still
try to swing.
Look back like that, because if you could daze them, you could get away.
Allegedly.
This is alleged.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely don't encourage that though, man.
Yeah, but on this, they was like, this is in 1978. They was coming at first. 77. There was a group of them that was coming out of jail. You know what I mean? And the cops just came, ran down. This is on. What is this on again? This is 40 Years a Slave. What is it? What is it on?
Oh, it's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. 40 Years
check it
a
out.
Slave.
Check it out.
Man, it's
Check it out.
It's about the son going through being. It's like he locked up for 40 years because he go through 40 years of waiting and trying to get his parents out.
But you gotta know, if you do decide to do any kind of violent act towards a police officer, they not gonna make it easy for you to get out of jail. Yeah, I'm telling you that now. They not gonna make it easy for you to get out of jail. If they were sentenced to 30 years, when they came home, it was 42 years they came and did. Yeah. So, like, don't think it's just like, some people, they got the privilege card. And police got the biggest privilege card you can get. And alleged.
And we're gonna go through our review of this, man. The review of this, man. And what was it, the mayor? The mayor was up there talking shit like, we gotta get them out. They dirty. Like, they dirty, they don't wash up. We gotta get them filthy.
Yeah. They was talking to them like they was monkeys.
Yeah, man. That shit, like, I ain't never seen no shit like that done, like, so broad, like, out there where people could see it, you know what I mean?
But they had people supporting them as well. They did have people supporting them as well. So they movement served some type of purpose because people seen it. People seen it, and it was people knew what was going on.
Mayor Rizzo of Philadelphia. I mean, he went to war against Move. I mean, this shit was so crazy, man. First they come through when everybody's celebrating just getting out of jail, and they break up their celebration and crack one of the kids in the head that was about 2 or 3 months old. They cracked the baby in the head and killed him. I mean, nobody believes it. They start putting it out that it's a lie. There wasn't no baby that died.
They tried to hide the evidence and all that.
They tried to hide the evidence. That they just had certain leaders coming through the city that it was a baby. Come to find out it was true, so they leave them alone for a while. Then they say they got guns in there.
Just like when they captured them, they tore down the whole building the same day, so it was no evidence. Everything was hidden, alleged.
Yeah.
But that's what police do.
It was high shit down there.
That's what police do.
That's crazy. And this is back in 1978. It's like blew my mind. Like, and it's like he actually like gets to getting his parents out, but like they show us on camera when the policeman gets shot in the head.
Right.
The policeman gets shot in the back of the head. I mean, so they running to go get them out of this place, but the policeman gets shot in the head. That was friendly fire. It's just in case y'all didn't know, that was friendly fire.
So you basically saying somebody on his team shot.
Yeah. Like they didn't know what to do. Like they see these people with guns in their windows.
But I'm not gonna say that they didn't shoot some of them police officers. They did shoot some of them police officers. Yeah. Some of them lived, but some of them got shot.
Yeah, but one of them died. The one that did die, like he got shot in the back of his head. So
that's when you know they gonna have to make an example out of non-black people.
Yeah.
When a white man died. Yeah. You know how he go alleged.
Running there, they don't play that shit.
No, they don't play that. They say, oh, y'all gonna go away. We ain't letting y'all out.
Yeah, I like the way they fought back.
And their organization really stood up. I mean, they stood up to the point where they was talking to the judge how any way they wanted to talk to the judge.
Yeah.
They didn't wait for no lawyer. They didn't wait for nothing. They talked to the judge however they wanted to.
But the crazy thing about that is, like, they would have won if it was up to the jury. But this the one thing that most of y'all don't know. If the jury says you're not guilty, the judge can vacate whatever ruling they have and say, you know what, you are guilty. I mean, that's what he did to them. And I don't care, like he did, the cops were supposed to get locked up for killing them. I mean, so he said, like, basically, like, no, these cops is not getting locked up. There's no way that this is a farce. There's no way they should be up here for like Like, cause they beat the shit out of that.
When they caught that man, they beat the shit out of that man.
They say he took the gun from them. There's a picture of them with their guns still on their shit. Like, why they beating his ass?
But you gotta think though, those cops were scared. They were scared for their life. They didn't know what was going on. They was really scared. So as soon as they, how did they get them out where they were? They was in the basement. Yeah. They was in the basement because that was the only safe way where to be. You know what I mean?
No shots could come.
No shots, no nothing. So they was in the basement. So the police came in, rushing in. They shot up from the basement. Yeah. And then the police start running out.
Mm-hmm.
So
basically they try to run down on these people. They downstairs shooting up at the police while the police ran in. And they told them like, yo, the police come in here. We got a plan for my profit. We got a plan for my profit for the police. They come up in here.
Right.
And they came up in here, they lit them up.
They came up in here, but they ended up running back out. They ended up running back out. Them 9 people was true to what they believed in.
It's messed up because it came to a situation where they had to, in order for them to get out, they had to use their babies as shields. Yeah. Like the police wasn't going to attack them until all the cameras like that was around. But the people with the cameras stayed around.
But the leader, the cameras there not, they attacked him. As soon as they seen him, they did him dirty.
Yeah.
They did him dirty.
Yeah, bad. Like a couple of them died in jail, but the mother and the father weren't. Well, y'all can see it when y'all go look at it, man.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And we do want to encourage all the artists and entrepreneurs to come out to the show. You can hit us up, you can DM us as well. You know what I mean? Like, you can come we'll
out,
definitely
check your skills up, because it is an artist that was supposed to be here this week. I ain't gonna say no names.
But we good. It's all love. It's all love with us, you know what I mean? We just getting back to the core of our show. You know? Focus, allegedly, focus.
But the baby,
DJ Too Real.
The baby has allegedly shot a second person for invading his privacy. The baby shot another person on his property, man, North Carolina.
I did hear that. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like he might be involved in something, or it just might be, I don't know nobody that's just coming to your property and just jumping over your property if you ain't involved in nothing. You know what I mean? People trying to come and try to rob you or try to take you out because you got a certain type of money.
But the crazy thing is the
well, shout out to that man because he defended himself. He definitely defended himself and his family. Shout out to that.
Yeah, and the news definitely did put his address up there when they was telling us it happened. So allegedly, I mean, news out here putting it and retracting whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but they putting people information out there. A lot of people don't know when they linking certain people information. You could be recording something and somebody see, you can see an address in the background.
Right.
If you're paying attention to recording, so like.
I sometimes be thinking that they do that on purpose.
Yeah, it's like they
do that on purpose. Let's get rid of this black man.
But that's the good and the bad of it, because like the crazy thing is we just explained in 1978 on HBO on 40 Years a Slave where the cameras can help us. I mean, then you explain when the cameras can hurt us. You can be recording, having fun at home, and then somebody see your address. Come and get your
That's how Pop Smoke died. R.I.P. Shout out to Pop Smoke. Yeah. Shout out to Martin Lawrence too, man. Yesterday was his birthday. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. First and foremost,
one of the greatest. I know you can't say nothing about Will with his situation, but we're gonna get into that later. We ain't gonna get
and one of the biggest shout outs of all, shout out my Lord. Who am I to complain? I am no one.
Nah, man. Life we live.
Yeah.
Man. But rapper Gul was killed, and his family allegedly propped him up in a club. I mean, why?
I know y'all seen that. I know y'all seen the footage on that. That was something different. I'll tell you.
That's something
I haven't never seen nothing like that.
I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, yo. That's something I really thought of, or I don't know if I wrote a rhyme about it. I thought of it or wrote a rhyme about it. Like being dead in a club, like so everybody could party instead of crying. I mean, but like seeing something that I thought about, that I wrote a bar about, like I'm like, oh my God, this is not something I would want. I was looking like, what, like, dang, like, that was a powerful video.
That's a powerful video. You could feel the energy from the video.
Yeah.
Like in the building. Like it was a, even though it wasn't a funeral, it was a funeral. Like it felt like it.
Yeah, it was a club. It was a club, y'all.
It was a club, but it really, that aura and the energy that was kicking out, it really felt like a funeral too.
Yeah.
Like in a mixture of a club and a funeral vibe.
Cause you could see some people's faces in there, like.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, shout out to that man, because he the first man who I ever seen nothing like that.
Yeah, I ain't never
that was
seen
kind of spooky to me.
I actually read a book, the Rings family, where, but that night it was the king of Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, the king of Detroit is a book where they did that. They had a party instead of a funeral, but it wasn't no stuff with everything. Stuff with horse tranquilizer and just stiff standing in, like in front of everybody. Like when they did it in the book, it was just like a funeral and they was at a club. He was in his casket and everything with a glass over it, and everybody was at a club. But like this right here, man, this shit was like a little spooky.
For real, man. For real. My man was just propped up like, man, they must have put some shit in his body to make his body just lean up like that, like he's propped up. You know? That's the crazy part. But yeah, we're gonna get into our first song, man. We're gonna bless y'all. We're gonna bless y'all a little bit. You know, we still, mixing it up. Mixing it up. Yeah. Flipping it up. Flipping it up in my room. Legendary.
Jewelry by Crown accurately.
Yeah, go shout out. Yeah, go support.
Birthstones, holla at me.
We do got the allegedly merchandise out there, y'all. Go support.
ATHM.
Cash App available too. Go support.
Send us a donation. We'll give you a gift.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Let it keep working,
man.
man.
Into this song real quick.
Yeah.
For real.
Let's get it.
Focus McFly in the building.
Grizzio, she said.
Contra.
DJ Too Real.
Yeah. Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella tree. Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella tree.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. No, and as far as these words, I cannot waste it. And as far as these words,
Far as the place,
place.
far as the chill,
Chill.
far as the fake,
Face.
far as the feel. Tell me how you feel.
Feel.
Tell me what's the deal.
Deal.
Tell me how you feel. Tell me what's the deal. Tell me what's the
Far
real.
as these words,
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella tree.
trick.
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella tree.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot come through. You give me the love too. All you wanna do, show me that love too. I'm like, oh love. She like slow
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella tree.
trick.
Back Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they say in the shade where hella trade.
And as far as it goes,
I cannot waste it.
I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it, no. And as far as these words,
I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it.
no.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. No, I cannot waste it.
No,
I cannot waste it.
no.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Timothy, G. You know DJ Terrell, you know you see me.
See.
You like 3D. It don't even have to be nothing. It don't frontin' like what you talk about. I'm just coming through straight up and like.
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella trade. Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade where hella trade.
And as far as these words,
I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it.
no.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That was our first little song we did in a while, you know. Come support the movement. Come support the movement, you know. You know.
Rent high,
Yeah.
gas high, cost to live is high.
It's inflation.
So why not get high?
Get high. That's allegedly right there, man.
That's how we feel right now. And it's like, it's alleged, there's a strong allege out there that that marijuana fends off like COVID strains from getting you. It's like having a vaccine. You look it up yourself.
So basically, if you're boiling it, if you're smoking it, if you're eating it, it might, you know, protect you from the COVID. You know what I mean? Even though some of y'all still got it.
It's really how back in the day when we would have chicken pox.
Yeah.
Like one person, like they get a party for all the kids that got chicken pox to go to that party to get chicken pox.
Right.
Nobody know why they used to do that back in the day. So we wouldn't get smallpox.
Right.
Smallpox was something that was killing a lot of people and making people look disformed.
Right.
But if you got chicken pox, this is in the same family. I mean, you couldn't get smallpox. I mean, so that's why they do that. And that's why we smoke weed. I mean, that's not the reason why we smoke weed, but just to know that smoking it can stop you from it. I mean, it makes sense because you had the same side effects. You're coughing. You're coughing, I mean, you get a headache if you smoke some bad shit, I mean.
Just want y'all to know though, even though you still can catch it. You know what I mean? Anybody can catch it. You still can catch it, but at the same time, just
you're gonna live better with it. I mean, you ain't got this shit in there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but and even though the mask mandate is down, and please just continue wearing your mask because COVID is still out here.
Especially if you got your vaccine and you're thinking everything is all good and other people is more unsafe than you.
Right.
It's the same both ways. We all have it in us. Like.
Right. COVID is definitely still out here, y'all. So be aware, you know, be cleansy, be clean.
Yeah.
Cleanliness is next to what? Godliness. You did.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how, like, if you look in history, bubonic plague, Spanish flu, and now COVID, which I really believe was all a part of the swine flu.
And it's gonna be something else next.
All these three major things, like the first ones, what was it, 7-Eleven, when the Moors came to Spain and helped them to live like cleaner. We gotta live cleaner. You live cleaner, you get rid of any disease. You get rid of any disease that's killing everybody. It won't touch you because you're clean. Right. I mean, that's why you say cleanliness is next to godliness now, man.
And it don't have your mind all cluttered either. Have you thinking all over the place. When you're clean, you're organized, you have clear thoughts. You feel me?
And I don't really fear it that much though. I don't really fear the virus that much, but I don't want to be getting on to that because a lot of people, everybody got a different opinion about it. So everybody different people start arguing about it all the time. Like, okay,
because my mother said that. My mother said like, I'm covered by the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I be saying the same thing.
So, but I say what my brothers say, like, trust the Lord, trust in the Lord, but still tie up your camel. Don't leave your camel out there untied. It's gonna get away.
Somebody might take it or it might get away.
You gotta use common sense out here to get past something.
Right.
I mean,
I know some of y'all don't got it, but you gotta use it.
Yeah,
like, use it sometimes.
Like everything could be explained.
Right.
I mean, but T.I. interrupting the comedian during her set. Went up and snatched the comedian mic off for like.
Yeah, he thought he was running the show.
Like, and then start trying to tell jokes himself, now, man.
Well, he's trying to get into the comedian lane now, so, but for the past, I think the first stand-up that he did have that was paid, it didn't go as well as he thought it was gonna go. As I seen it, it was terrible.
But let's talk about him. Yeah. See, because this happened the week before when he did that to the girl.
Yeah.
He took her shit, started talking about it like, I can talk, I do this, like all in this proper down south way and shit. I mean, proper down south. That
right.
But it's just the fact that he said that shit, and then she grabbed the mic and she said, "Why don't you deal with your law problems you have with your wife? Because it's alleged that him and his wife was, getting younger girls to drink and shit and do drugs, had threesomes and shit."
Yeah, they was probably doing all type of shit, but like they covered it up because they got that bread, alleged.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
then after that, like let me get back to what he was saying. After that, this man got to do his own show with Eddie Griffin, all of them. He had Nick Cannon, Eddie Griffin, B. Simone, Rick Michaels, Tony Roberts, Bruce, Michael Blackson. He had all of these people.
He got the heavy hitters on him.
I mean,
he got all the heavy hitters with him.
And what happened? They booed that man.
They booed the shit out of that man.
That man tried to swim through the booze.
And I tip my hat to him though, because like even though they was booing him, he still kept his composure. He still kept his professionalism. Like, he still kept his act. Like whatever act he had, I think he need to change up his act.
He really do
a little bit,
because he gonna say my son caught me banging his mom. Yeah, come on, man. You gotta. You don't have to tell us about your family first of all, because you have a reality show.
Yeah, we already
know who your show is. My son, man. Yeah, we know him.
Yeah, we know.
I don't know if y'all know him, but yeah, we know him. You on the show?
Yeah, the show.
Man.
But it's funny though, man.
I love the fact that he tried, man, because that means that I can try now, and I can go out there and try that comedy shit.
Yeah. He's the type of guy that likes different lanes, so I guess he's trying to dabble in that comedian lane. But
he did. He said, "Yo, what y'all? I don't know what y'all want from me." And then the nigga that was recording it said, "We want you to sing a song."
He said, "I'm versatile." He said, "I'm versatile." Yeah. He said, "I'm versatile." He switched up his song, and then he had the whole crowd rocking.
He had a rock, and he started the song up. I'm like, "Oh, he about to." Nah, y'all niggas don't deserve it. Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't getting paid as much. You might as well do a song, man. Then you can be an ass show. You can be the first artist performing at the shows instead of them dancers that dance in the back like this when niggas saying comedy. When niggas be doing comedy, black people be dancing all like Def Comedy Jam. Well, I don't know. That's probably how they dance back then. That shit crazy.
I don't know, but I really don't know if the crowd even gave T.I. a chance. Like I don't think they even gave him a chance, because it's like after the first whack joke, it was just like all downhill from there. Like
he was getting some ones that was getting him back in. But let me explain something to you, T.I., man. Like being a comedian is not like is not like being an actor. Like a comedian is more under the table.
Yeah,
niggas don't want to come to your show. They're not coming to your show.
They take the blow.
So you can't have. He's talking about he wants some Teamsters. They a labor union. They can't have a labor union. They have a labor union, and there's no school for comedians. There's no school you go to and you know you're gonna get out of there and be a comedian. There's schools for actors. There's schools for different things. That's why they have labor union.
Right.
That shit crazy.
That's crazy though, man. That's how I do, man.
They whacked them out there, man.
I mean, they booed him so much. I was like, man, you might as well just throw in the towel, man, and try to get off the stage. But he was still like, he was kind of motivating me a little bit, man, because he was just like, you could do anything you put your mind to, y'all. Y'all could do anything y'all put your mind to.
Yeah, because we live in testament of that.
Right.
That's why that shit really hit hard. Like
that
shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And shout out to T.I., man. Shout out for him. Even though he don't, you know, I think he in the wrong lane, but you know, if he think he in the right lane, shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? For keep doing it. Come down here, come fuck with allegedly the Hoodlife movement. You dig?
Yeah. Alright. Steelers quarterback Dwayne Atkins dies after getting hit by a dump truck in South Florida. He was 24 years old, y'all.
That right there was crazy to me because I'm saying to myself, if you're 24 years old, right, and you out in Florida, what you doing walking? When you a millionaire? You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part to me.
No shots, but like
allegedly,
like why you walking on a highway, like
right?
It's like
that sound like to me like he was involved with something.
It sounds like it's gonna be more that we gonna learn on this in this topic in the future. Like it seemed like somebody like if he on the highway. Like, did somebody drop him off or something? Like, somebody dropped him off or...
That's what I was saying. It seemed like he was involved with something that he had no business being involved with. Because nobody not going to just drop you off or you just walking on the highway. It's something that you doing that you ain't supposed to be doing, alleged.
And it better not be no relationship shit, because that shit be horrible. Like, you just got into an argument, you got out and start walking, damn.
Right.
Damn,
and that just happened to you, like, or it could have been on some drug shit, alleged. Could have been on some, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that, because you feel like they got some type of status or some type of money, that you think that they not doing drugs or they got some type of drug connection. They in there still. Cause if I recall, I ain't never seen them play. I ain't never really seen them on the field. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought, damn, that shit crazy.
Word. So you know, he's just getting his recognition now because he died. But other than that, it's just like,
oh, so he wasn't starting. I thought he was a starting quarterback.
Nah, he was on second string.
Oh shit.
Right behind Ben.
Oh, so see, I ain't been looking at football in a while. I ain't even know. So this Roethlisberger's last year, and now it's gonna be his replacement right there, right?
And look, and now he gone. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's crazy.
Hey man, rest in peace though, now, man.
Right.
Betting was illegal. The lottery was illegal. Weed was illegal.
What?
Not anymore.
What?
That shit crazy as hell. Now this shit gonna be legal a year after we started our business.
Shout out to us too, man, for 1 year anniversary of having our own business.
Anniversary 4/21.
Allegedly, the Hoodlife movement was established. You did, was established. Support the movement, y'all.
We established April 21st, 2021.
Yeah.
April 21st, 2022. Marijuana will be federally accepted. I mean,
in New Jersey.
In New Jersey. So, I mean, when we celebrate our first year, we gonna be able to go to the store and buy a blunt, even though shit we get is cheaper, honestly. Right. Until they find out.
They're gonna have to do something. They gotta do something about them prices. They're gonna have to cut them prices down.
Right now.
It's 4:20 on the dot. They cannot stop.
Alright, yo, we gonna get into our next
Wow,
song.
wow.
What you got for us?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Step it. Step
When
it.
I talk to you, you tell me that. Yeah. We about to get into it.
Yeah.
We about to get into it.
Focusmcfly in the building.
Appreciate the support, y'all. Appreciate the support.
Contra.
Yeah. It's a Hoodlife movement. It's a Hoodlife movement. You need.
What you wanna know?
No.
Where you wanna go?
Go.
I can understand.
Stay.
Just tell me where you stand.
Stay.
What you wanna know?
No.
Where you wanna go?
Go.
I can understand.
Stay.
Just tell me where we stand.
I put my trust in you now. I never try to you now. I put my trust in you. I'll never lie to you now.
What you wanna stay? Where you wanna play? What you wanna talk to? Where you wanna go to? Where you wanna walk through? Where you wanna plan? Where you wanna stand? Where you wanna stand under if you understand? Where you wanna go? What you wanna know? I can understand. Just tell me what's the plan. What you wanna know? Where you wanna go? I can understand. Just tell me where you stand.
I put my trust in you. I never lie to you now. I put my trust in you. I'll never lie to you now. Let me take a minute. I put my trust in you now. I never lie to you now. I put my trust in you. I never lie to you.
What you wanna say? Where you wanna play? What you wanna talk? What you wanna say? Where you wanna walk? Where you wanna stay? Where you wanna go? When you go far, if you go on, if you go soft. And I know bras that go off and they go off.
I put my trust in you now. I put my trust in you now. Let me take a minute.
Where you wanna go?
Go.
What you wanna know?
No.
I can understand.
Stand.
Just tell me where we stand.
Stand.
What you wanna know?
No.
Where you wanna go?
Go.
I can understand.
Stand.
Just tell me where we stand.
I put my trust in you. I never lie to you now. I put my trust in you. I never lie to you. I put my trust in you now. I never lie to you now. I put my trust in you. I never lie to you now. It's allegedly, Bob with a CD.
DJ Too Real on the beat, nah, man. I told that man these beats sound like some General Hospital shit. I mean, good General Hospital shit. I mean, 62-year-old goes on a subway train and takes some smoke bombs, throw them, and just takes out a.
And just start massacring everything. Like,
the fucked up thing is when I found out this man's ethnicity.
Yeah, that was like, man.
I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on.
I'm like, where we
going? Like,
this is what we doing now, y'all? Is this what we doing?
But 62 years old, though?
Yeah. That man must have been going through it.
Man, that man must have got like fucking what's that? Modern Warfare or some shit.
He must have been like, you know why?
Cause it don't seem like he been in Nam or nothing. I'm thinking Nam the first thing. I'm trying to give him an excuse.
He probably woke up, he said, you know, I'm tired of this shit. I am tired of this shit. I am about to just
Yeah. The first thing I said is, man, why didn't this man turn himself into his kids or his family? Like, you know, it's a reward for you. You gonna call yourself. He called himself like, yeah, I'm down here.
He turned himself in?
Yeah.
Oh man, he wasn't
left some money for somebody. Man, you just.
I've been sharing about that shit.
I don't think he had all his marbles. I think he was missing something.
Living in New Jersey, you used to go to that Bridgeway shit in Elizabeth.
Nah, but honestly, it's
He did go to that shit. He used to work in the kitchen and shit.
Damn.
He used to work in the kitchen. Damn. That shit is crazy. Like
oh, that was him that used to work in the kitchen, Elizabeth?
Yeah, he used to work at the Bridgeway shit in the kitchen.
Oh shit!
Okay. You see that?
Crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
He probably got tired. He said, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of coming and working in this dirty ass kitchen."
Nah,
he probably one of those that probably got sick. Sick in the head or whatever mental illness it is. He probably got kind of sick and did that shit.
But that shit's crazy because now he's trying to say that he's trying to say he was crazy now. So like his defense is he crazy. So how can you?
I be sometimes thinking that people do certain shit.
But what they got a video of this? If they have one video of this man walking out of there, because they said he walked out of there acting like he got shot, like to get out of there, like man, if he did all that shit, how you gonna be crazy? How you gonna be crazy if you get shot and all that?
Yeah.
Like, oh man,
that shit is crazy,
That shit.
Like, but I also be feeling like certain people do certain things to get certain type of like publicity or people talking about them. Like they want to be known. They want to be something that they wasn't.
So what do you think about your boy Mano? Not your boy, but ain't none of our boys. I don't think no more. Mano. I mean Mano.
What he say again?
Mano basically saying that he like to play role horse. He like to play role, of a disobedient slave with a white woman. Like, he like to be like, yeah, I ran away, like I just ran away and I got beat, like, now.
So he like to get beat?
Yeah, he like to, her calling him nigga and shit like that and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, I don't got no respect for that man. Now I'm a little. I used to be behind
out in these streets
because it was alleged that you wrote rhymes for like Wayne and all of them. Now I'm like a little happy that you didn't spit them shits. Cause like you doing this shit out there, you letting somebody whip you and shit like that, man. You asking for pain for that shit. Like motherfuckers asking to be slaves again. What going on?
He said, where's the list where they have all the slaves at?
But then he tried to say that. He asked him like, did you ever do it before? So once he started looking at how they
of course he did, man. Come on.
Nah, I never did it, but they always tell me no, you did it. If you shared that shit, you did it before, bro.
Hell yeah.
You did it before.
No.
And then him and Jim Jordan's gonna come on live. I be live, like, yo man, y'all fucking whack, yo. Cause Jim Jones told us that his mother taught him, allegedly his mother taught him the French kiss.
That's crazy. So you going around certain people live. So how you going? So you going around tongue kissing your mother?
He saying that's how he learned. But then he say, we just playing with y'all or we not. Come on, stop playing these seesaw games, nigga.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
He out there tongue kissing his mother.
You learn how to kiss from your mom or what? Nigga, is it true or what? Like,
what is going on, man?
They don't understand what's a joke because like people like us could keep it real.
I hope he wasn't doing that though, man. That sound kind of that sounds different. That sounds different. Like but so I want to know how's that? Or what you just walk up to your mother and just start tonguing her down?
I don't know.
Like how would you even go about that?
Like honestly, he was trying to say it in a way like his mom showed him basically this is how you French kiss and like if you ever get a girl. I'm like, damn, I'm happy I wasn't Spanish in New York. Nah, no disrespect.
That's in their culture, I guess.
I ain't trying to deal with learning how
what
to
that
kiss
man did with his mother, not just what that man did with his mother. Hey, he
or
probably did
not,
more.
or not, alleged.
Alleged.
Or not.
You know.
I mean, but we finally gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
The smack that stopped the war. I mean,
the war over?
The smack that stopped the war for a little while. That smack, Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. We waited a while to be able to talk about this.
The Oscars, man. The Oscars. That's what we talking about. The Oscars. The big night.
I mean, we gonna break down from the beginning of it. It's like, beginning of it, he said the joke. We all laughed. Nobody knew it was going to happen, but we saw the camera go to Will.
Right.
And Will is laughing.
Yeah.
He laughing and shit, man. But then Jada look at him.
Gave him that eye.
Now let's get our ledge of what we believe Jada said to him that made him go up there. What y'all believe?
She basically just looked at me and said, nigga, if you don't get your ass up there and do something about this, there's gonna be consequences for your actions. That's basically what she said. You know what I'm saying? And he's seen that in her eyes. So
this is what the alleged is going around.
We already know who running the relationship.
This is what the alleged is going around. The alleged is going around that. The alleged is going around that Pac. That Pac just basically. She said Tupac would have never accepted that. Tupac would have never accepted that.
And did you hear like Will Smith's daughter, Willow?
Willow writing letters to Tupac.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
she could have came in here like, you know what we talked about last night? Something like that.
See, that's why we could get to this alleged that I wanted to talk about a lot of the real alleges. It's been alleged for years that Will Smith and his wife were swingers. This wasn't nothing new to the hood. I mean, some people that was a little bougie didn't believe it, but him and his wife been swingers. There been pictures of Willow with different friends of the family laying in the bed when she was like 12 years old, and there's grown-ass men with their shirts off in her bed. I mean, this money, don't let this money get you away from being a good parent. And like, honestly, that's what already happened to them. I mean, their son lived in a house by himself when he wasn't even 18. I mean,
they say, is he playing with boys allegedly?
Yeah, allegedly he playing with old boy. What's his name? That beat DJ Khaled for #1. What's his name?
Shit, I don't know. I don't follow. I don't follow that. We on the straight path.
Y'all see it, but that's alleged.
We on the straight path.
That's alleged. I mean, but we not shooting down anybody who do that, but it's just the fact that doing it knots and like keeping it in the closet shit. Well, you have the right to do whatever you want, but it's just people will get mad at that shit now.
Right. Well, me personally, man, I'll be feeling like, man, he went out his way, but he didn't have to do. He kind of messed up a lot of future opportunities for himself by doing stuff like that.
All right, first opportunity. 10 years of the Oscar ceremony was vetoed. He can still make movies and shit, but he just can't, like, he can actually win an Oscar too. But he
That's
just can't
crazy.
go to the
But
ceremony.
now he's gonna have to be on the part. He's gonna have to be really part, because now, like, he's gonna be making money, but now they kind of like restricted him.
Yeah.
You know,
then his biography. He had a biography coming out.
That got canceled. So
Bad Boys 4 was canceled.
It was just a bad move on his end for him to be actually taking that aggressive mode. Like, yo, the guy's a comedian. This is his job. This is what he does. You know what I mean? He makes people laugh. He says jokes that's probably offended sometimes. It doesn't mean, like, that's how you know Will Smith's relationship is that rocky that he has to go off. He really went off the mountain. He really just went off the cliff. He just went left field.
Some people say it was staged though.
It seemed like it was staged. Like, do y'all see them pictures of the fake face with Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Like, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Actually,
Chris Rock put his foot down when He stepped down and he like.
Nah, Chris Rock stepped into the crack, so he wouldn't feel it as much. If you know how to fight, when somebody gonna smack you, like when I was a kid, I learned when they about to smack you, turn your shit. That shit won't hurt as much. I saw that.
I have to say shout outs to Chris Rock though. Yeah. Chris Rock kept it professional the whole show. Yeah. He didn't get out of character. He showed that another black man could actually do this and be on that professional level and actually do something for the black community.
For all the people out there that say that Will Smith was in the right for that, because like honestly, almost everybody did that first. I mean, all the people that said that, this is the reason why y'all can't make shit happen in real life. Like y'all can't do shit because y'all see that shit as something that's supposed to be done. Like if you're really a real man, you're supposed to take that man and talk to him. I mean, ain't no way you smacking man.
But you know it's bad because like you go off the limb and try to protect your wife, but in the back scenes, your wife is not even protecting you. Because she's now saying his wife
put out a statement saying that she basically don't believe what he did was correct.
Was right. Yeah. And I'm saying to you, you're supposed to stand by your man after he just did what he did for you.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Because you was looking all sad as shit over there.
Right. You know, I don't think it was right. You know what I mean?
And Tony Rock going off. Tony Rock don't play no. They all spitting that shit. All of them saying that shit.
It just go to show you like their relationship need a lot more working on, because if you're gonna go off like that, why you didn't go off like that when the guy who had sex with your wife, you know what I mean? Like the guy who had sex with your wife, you didn't want to smack him, you didn't want to punch him, you didn't want to do anything to him.
Man, my man Colin said, allegedly, my man Colin said, what if August was fucking Will too? Allegedly.
Shit, allegedly. Hey, it's something to really think.
You don't punch a nigga or smack a nigga.
It's something to really think. Because he probably go both ways.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I don't put it past him. They into that swinger lifestyle. I don't put it past him. You know?
August Alsina.
Yeah. That's the Jada who cheated on, Will with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like, where was all the energy for Austin? Like, where was all that energy? Why is that now?
August Alsina. You ain't have none of that energy for that nigga. Like,
right.
All that energy for Chris Rock because you know one thing, Chris Rock is the comedian for the Europeans. That's why you knew he wanted to hit you back. That was the best thing you could ever do. If you ever wanted to hit somebody for talking about your wife, hit somebody that's speaking for the Europeans. They won't hit you back. And you can see.
Different type of money.
Yeah.
Different type of money though.
Me, I probably I know Chris Rock saw that slap coming. I would have parried. I don't
know, but and that's the other part to me like that got me kind of thinking like, if you see a man coming up to you, why would you just let a man walk up to you and not react to like you not even react a little bit like you just stood there and just took the slap and then said Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Like, come on.
Yo, it's basically, look, Chris Rock, that shit was funny, because I'm thinking, like, hold on. He knew they was going to cut it when he did it, right? So you say he smacked the shit out of you right after the cut was on. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of you. Right? Come on, man. It's recorded, man. That shit was live. Like, he smacked the shit out of you. I don't know if it was strong or whatever, but like if you're gonna teach us the right thing to do as like people, then you have to sue this man. If you're gonna teach us the right thing to do, hit him with a civil. Don't bring it to the law. Bring it to the civil courts. You know what I mean? You don't have to go federal courts or anything. Go to civil courts. Show like this man has defamed you. I mean, public TV. Nah, man, public TV, like that shit was live.
I just hope that Will Smith. I send my love to Will Smith family, man, because like he need to get his mental right, man, because like at the end of the day he going through a lot, and you could obviously see that woman controls that whole family. You know what I mean? And she demands what she demands. And if he even try to divorce her, that's not even happening. So like
in an interview for America Weekly, he declared that she didn't ask to be saved and called him exaggerated. His wife's boyfriend is going to take out a book charging fortune to tell her story. What the? To tell her story? She got a boyfriend? Oh shit! America Weekly, damn. Allegedly,
be coming to me, sexing me. You can't get me, you cannot talk to me. Yeah, come to when I
walk with me.
I'm in the
tell me where
I'm
I'm about to go. Talk to me. Show me what I'm supposed to know. Talk to me.
Walk with me. I walk with me. Rockin' lane. I don't go.
In these words,
we could read straight off the top. Sometimes we get in our emotion. Sometimes we get in our groove.
Stop it, man. Eating all this food, I call it rock with me. Smoking all this weed, thank you. Talk to me. Talk to me, you say you got to. Talk to me. Talk to me. They walk with me.
Walk with. Talk to me. Listen.
Talk to me. Yeah.
before I get in the mood.
Talk to me. Tell me what you say is really.
Let's get in our last song.
We're gonna get this last song now, man.
We'll get in our last song. That was just a little something that we was just creating as we go. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We just create as we go. You know. That's what we do, man. We creators. So we do sometimes that certain things, certain melodies, they come into place,
last
and
song,
we
I'm
just
gonna sip the rest of this. So
we just.
I get drunk enough now. Is the last song.
Yeah, we sipping on a little brownie today. Yeah. You know, shout out to the people that's supporting that allegedly Hoodlife movement. Merch is available, and again, artists that's out there. Entrepreneurs, support the movement. Come up here for a little bit of promotion if you like, you know.
Shout out to the people sending that money to that Cash App. Keep sending that shit. Let's go.
800 Broad Street too, man. Shout out Studios. Shout out Yiddy.
Studios. Shout out.
Studios. Shout out Yiddy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Focus McFly in the building.
Yeah. It's greasy on y'all. It's allegedly the Hoodlife movement. Focus.
Yo.
Yiddy.
I don't know which way you wanna go.
I don't know the where and why.
I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul. Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why.
I don't know the where and why. When I talk to you, you give me circles, running around in circles. When I'm hitting that pussy, I double back. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know how to act. Is it me or is it you? I'm back. Damn, is you on the move? What type of man go to work without his tools?
I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. Confuse my heart, confuse my mind, confuse my soul. Confuse my heart, confuse my mind, confuse my soul. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. Don't know the where and why. Don't know why they say they side. Don't know the way they low. Don't know why they say they high. I try.
They get by day to day. But the niggas goes way to way. Never try to go get a way.
Hey, I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where, why.
Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul. Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul.
I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why.
Get real on the beat, you know it's me. Coming through like Judy, I said it before, you know, in the sheets like, yo, hold up, what's going on? I don't even care, cause we're gonna do this microphone, gonna get your eardrum, you're gonna hear me all day long. Like,
Really gotta know.
No.
They really gotta show.
Show.
They really gotta flip it. Gotta twist it. Gotta show. Make shit flow. Or make shit show that if you plant the shit, then the shit gon' grow.
I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why.
Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul. Confuse my mind, confuse my heart, confuse my soul.
I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. Confuse my heart, confuse my soul.
Episode 67, we up out of
Confuse my
here.
heart, confuse my soul. I don't know which way you wanna go. I don't know the where and why. Support your movement, allegedly the Hoodlife movement, episode 67. Support your boy, GD. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.